Hi, I'm Shona Lindsay. I'm a TV presenter and actress and singer. I've worked in the entertainment industry since I was 12 years old. I've been really lucky to be leading lady in lots of gorgeous shows, and now I work in shopping telly. When I'm not working, I love eating out with friends, I love shopping, and I love my yoga, or I did, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. So about 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with glaucoma in both eyes. That came out of a routine eye test, sight test at local opticians. And they discovered that I had nerve damage and obviously then referred me to see a consultant. So I have glaucoma in both eyes, but the reason that I had an operation was because my left eye was no longer responding to medicine. So we needed to look at a surgical option. In terms of impacting my daily life at the moment, or up until the operation, I wasn't really fully aware that it was impacting my life, because glaucoma is such a sort of silent stealer of your sight. It's from the peripheral vision. I wasn't terribly aware that things were deteriorating. It wasn't really until I do field tests and I noticed big areas of blankness in my vision. So at this stage, it's not affecting driving and that sort of thing. What it is affecting is yoga, which is my big love, because I'm not allowed to invert anymore because that puts more pressure behind my eyes. So when it was discovered that during the pandemic, my vision in my left eye had deteriorated quite dramatically, my consultant recommended a specific surgeon. I came upon Spire because I am insured with Bupa, and I spoke to them about having my operation done by this particular surgeon that my consultant had recommended. And so I was sent towards Leicester Spire. When I first met my consultant and surgeon at the Spire, I was very nervous and very anxious, I would say, about my operation. The entire team at Spire, obviously the consultant and all of his team, they've made me feel very secure all the way along. And I've also felt that if I just wanted to pick up the phone and I wanted to speak to someone, there was always someone there, and no one ever belittled how I was feeling, even though, you know, the operation that I've had is relatively routine for this team. For me, obviously, and for anyone else who's watching, it's a big deal. And so they made me feel very secure all the way along. So from day one of going along to the Spire at Leicester, I felt that every single person, from the reception staff, the nurses, the pharmacists, the consultant, his team, the anaesthetist, absolutely every single person at the Spire have been extraordinary. Actually, I think it goes beyond what I would assume is the normal job. I felt very, very supported. I felt that no question that I've had is too irrelevant, too small, too silly, and the nature and the care of how they've expanded on what's happening to me has been second to none. I think they're brilliant. So I'm just 2.5 weeks after my trabeculectomy, which was my procedure on my left eye. It's very sore, and my healing, my recovery to do with my body has been a little bit weird, and a few little setbacks, but right the way along. And again, it goes back to me saying about being able to pick up the phone and speak to someone at any time. I feel that I'm on the right track and that I have a team that are absolutely there for me 100%. It almost feels like a bespoke service. I would have absolutely no doubt and no hesitation in recommending Spire to family, friends and to complete strangers. In actual fact, I think the whole setup at Spire is absolutely brilliant.